Georgia authorities are stepping up the fight against deadly opioids. The Georgia Bureau of Investigations has issued another warning and a ban on fentanyl. Channel 3's Caitlin Chastain has more on how it will help Georgia officers fight back.
The synthetic opioid fentanyl has made headlines this past year as an extremely deadly synthetic drug. And now GBI agents have discovered new forms of the drug popping up. Georgia drug agents and officers are continuing to fight against the extremely dangerous drug, fentanyl.
The drug can be deadly. It can be absorbed almost immediately through your skin.
And just last week, the GBI's crime lab identified two forms of the drug, acrylfentanyl and tetrahydrofuran fentanyl. Acrylfentanyl is already banned in Georgia. Tetrahydrofuran fentanyl was discovered just last week. Before, the drug wasn't considered as dangerous. Since the legislature is not in session to ban the drug, last Thursday, the Georgia State Board of Pharmacy voted to pass an emergency rule banning the new synthetic opioid. This means all Georgia officers can take the substance if it's found on the street.
Well, hopefully if we find it, we'll be able to confiscate it, of course, but that'll be just that much more that we can get off the street and away from people.
GBI agents also discovered a counterfeit pill with acrylfentanyl in it. Agents urge people to understand pills bought through an underground market are very likely to contain dangerous and deadly opioids. Officers say buying drugs underground means you don't know what could be in them.
Well, you never know what you're going to get. You don't know how it's been made, what kind of environment it's been mixed in, what kind of chemicals they're putting into it to make these synthetic drugs.
The two new forms of fentanyl were discovered from drug samples that were confiscated in Georgia. In the studio, Caitlin Chastain, Channel 3 Eyewitness News.
GBI agents say it's hard to know how a person would react to the drugs. They want everyone to know pills bought through an underground market are very likely to contain deadly synthetic opioids. And